Chapter 3, Part 3. In the Treta Yuga, the incarnation as Maninda. Satyuga passed away and Treta Yuga came into being, and I took the name Maninda. I taught the souls. And when I came to teach them, Dharam was afraid in his heart. He thought, taking the souls back to court of Satpurush, it will ruin my ocean, my world. I have tried to solve this by playing tricks, but being afraid of Gyani, I can't stand before him. Gyani has the glory of Satpurush with him, and that's why my traps do not affect him at all. So Kal got nothing. It's by the glory of Naam, the souls went back to their home. Dharam, by the glory of Shabd Naam, souls go back to their home. When the elephant looks at the lion, he becomes terrified and his heart begins to throb. The glory of the Naam of Satpurush is the lion, and Kal is the elephant. The souls catching Naam reach Satlok. Accept my words as true. Be absorbed in the Shabd of the Satguru and act according to the Master's orders. Keep the attention in Naam, giving up all doership, illusions, dictates of the mind. When Treta Yuga began, I came into the mortal world. I asked many souls, who will save you from Yam? Being controlled by illusion, the innocent soul said, our Creator is the ancient Purush. Vishnu is our protector forever, and he is the one who will save us from Yam. Some looked hopefully to Mahesh, and some sang of Chandi Devi, giving up their husband, and they are fascinated by Kal. They are put again and again in the house of karmas, and being ensnared by Kal's traps, they are being killed by him. I thought, if I could get orders from Satpurush, I could finish Kal and take all the souls back. But if I use force, I break my promise. So, teaching the souls, I will gradually take them back. The souls are serving him who is their devourer. Unknowingly, they are going into his mouth. After going in all four directions, I came to Lanka, where I met Vichitra Bhatt, who had faith in me. He asked me the message of liberation, and I taught him the knowledge. Hearing it, Vichitra's illusion went away. He became humble. He fell at my feet. He said, take me in your refuge. You are Satpurush's abode of happiness. Today, satisfy me, protect my soul. I told him about the arti as I had told Kemsari. Lovingly, he brought what was needed, and the arti was performed, and the sound of the sabd resounded. Breaking the straw, I gave the gift to him. In his home, no one else understood me. I gave him Simran, and I gave him Dhyan. I didn't hide the perfect rope from him. The wife of Vichitra went to the palace and told the queen, there is somebody beautiful, a yogi who is a great sage. I can't describe what he is. He seems white and endlessly full of the highest qualities. I've never seen anybody like him. My husband has taken refuge in him and has made his birth fruitful. The story of Mandodari. Hearing that, Queen Mandodari became restless to have darshan. Bringing her attendant with her, she came with gold and diamonds. She bowed her head to his feet. Then Maninda gave her the blessings. Mandodari said, this is an auspicious day for me. Folding my hands, I am begging from you. I have never seen a hermit like you. Your body is pure, your clothes are pure. In whatever way my work can be done, tell me. Forget about my caste and forget about my family. Omnipotent One, make me as a woman whose husband is alive. Support me with your hand. Save me from drowning in the world. Now you are very dear to me. You are gracious and my illusions have run away. Listen, dear wife of Ravana. By the glory of Naam, the chains of Yam are cut. You see with the sight of your knowledge. I am explaining to you about the true and the false. Satpurush is immeasurable and immortal. And he is the unique one in the three worlds. One who remembers the Lord becomes free from coming and going. Hearing my words, her illusion disappeared, and accepting my words, love manifested in her mind. Lord, take me in your refuge, finish my births and deaths. I gave her the initiation, connected her with the rope of Satpurush, and gave her his signs. She was very pleased to get the rope that led her home, as pleased as the pauper who gains much wealth. The queen bowed to my feet, and I went into the palace. Vichitra explained to his wife and told her to take refuge and liberate herself. Vichitra's wife accepted his advice, and taking initiation became free from illusion. Maninda goes to the palace of Ravana. Then I went to Ravana's palace and spoke to the gatekeeper. I said to him, "Bring the king to me." The gatekeeper politely answered, "King Ravana is very powerful. Because of the power of Shiva, he fears no one and doesn't believe in anyone's words. He is arrogant and his anger is limitless. If I go and tell him this, he will kill me in a moment." Maninda said to the gatekeeper, "Obey my words and go this time, and you will escape unscathed. Believe my words are true. Go bring Ravana immediately." Immediately the gatekeeper went. Folding his hands, he stood before the king and said, "One Siddha has come to me and told me to call the king." Hearing that, the king became angry and said, "Gatekeeper, you are a foolish man. Who has taken your common sense that you have come to call me? Not even the sons of Shiva can have my darshan. And you say that beggar is calling me. Listen to me. Describe the form of the Siddha. Describe what clothes he is wearing. Tell me so that I will feel I have seen him with my own eyes." Ravana, his form is white. He has a white necklace. His tilak is beautiful. His beauty is as the moon. His clothes are white. And everything he has is white. Mandodari, the queen said, "O King Ravana, such is the beauty of Satpurush. If you go soon and get connected to him, your kingdom can come firm. King, give up your name and fame. Touch his feet and bow down to him." Hearing that, Ravana became angry. He sounded like ghee that had been put in the fire. He got up with a sword in his hand and said, "I'll go and cut off his head. I'll kill him. His head will fall off. We'll see what the beggar can do to me." King Ravana came to Maninda, and 70 times he attacked him with a sword. Maninda held a piece of straw as a shield, and mighty Ravana was striking against the straw. Because the king was very proud, Maninda used the straw for a shield. He did this so that the Ravana might feel shame. Mandodari said, "Listen, O king, and give up the ego and be humble. Bow down to Satpurush and hold his feet so that your kingdom may remain forever." Ravana said, "I will serve Shiva, who has given me this firm kingdom. I'll touch only his feet and bow down to him alone." Hearing these words, Maninda said, O Ravana, you are very proud. You haven't realized my secret, but I will give you one sign. Ramachandra will come and kill you, and not even dogs will eat your flesh. I insulted Ravana, and then I started for Avad Nagar. The story of Madhukar. After insulting Ravana, I came to Avad Nagar, and on the way I met Madhuka, the Brahmin, who had my darshan. He met me by touching my feet and bowed his head in humbleness. He requested me to come to his home. In many ways he showed his humility. That poor Brahmin absorbed the knowledge within and loved me very much. He accepted the nectar-like knowledge of Shabd cheerfully. I found him completely in my refuge, so I told him to realize the knowledge. I gave him the message of Satpurush, hearing which he became very happy. As the sprouts burn up without water, but they flourish again when they get enough. And those sprouts become happy when they finally get soaked. In the same way, Madhuka became happy when he got Shabd. Hearing about Satpurush, he happily said, Saint, make me to see Satlok. Maninda said, come, I'll show you Satlok, and will bring you back after making you see it. Kabir said to Dharam Das, keeping his body on the earth, I took his soul and made it reach the immortal plane. Looking at the glory of Satlok, he became very happy. And then Madhuka's mind believed. Madhuka fell at my feet. Lord, now my thirst is quenched. Now take me into the world again, where I will give the teaching to the jivas. I'll proclaim the path to the souls who come to my home. Kabir said to Dharam Das, I brought back his soul into the world and it entered into the body for the second time. In the house of Madhuka were living 16 souls, to whom he gave the message of Satpurush. Go and catch the feet of the perfect one, only he will liberate you from Yam. And all believed in Madhuka's words and got the passport of liberation. Madhuka said, listen to my request. Give Satlok to everybody. In this land of Yam, there's so much suffering. No one even gives water to the soul. Lord of the souls and mine, shower grace on us. Lord, all-conscious one. This is the region of mighty Yama. He harasses all the souls. Many kinds of subterfuge are here. Death and birth prevail here. Lust and anger and hard desire. Greed and maya are very strong. They exist in the gods and sages, and they have destroyed millions of souls. These three worlds are the region of Yama, where the jivas never have happiness even for a moment. Remove the suffering of Kal and take us to our home. Kabir said to Dharam Das, I found him in my refuge, so I gave them initiation. 16 souls came within and were taken to Satlok. The angels of Yama stood there looking like defeated wrestlers in the arena. The souls touched the feet of Satpurush and said, you finished our problem of birth and death. Satpurush asked them about their well-being. The Vids said, we are fine now, coming here. Dharam Das, this is a very strange Bani. He who manifests this hidden secret is the Gyani. The souls who drenched in the clothes of immortality, getting the immortal body, they were very happy. The radiance of the soul is equal to the light of 16 suns, and they eat only nectar. Getting immortality, their bodies were satisfied. Having the darshan of Satpurush, they become very happy. This happened in Treta Yuga. Souls were liberated by the effect of Naam.